to grow. And he actually stuck to the advice and not looking at the so juicy offer they gave him in terms of the money. But today, the same guy today has traveled to several countries via his job, taking him to those countries. He has even traveled to more countries that I've traveled to. There's nothing he wants to get that he cannot afford. Why? Because he's stuck to a particular country a company that gives him that opportunity to want to continue to grow and continue to see that is being also given good remuneration for his for the job he's doing in terms of his input in the organization. So also surround yourself with the right people. Now choose an investment plan depending on the different investments that is available for you. We have some investments that can be, some people rather want to invest in crypto, in forex, but I tell people who don't have high risk tolerance should go for investments in that particular category for money they can afford to lose. So if you want to invest in crypto and forex, do not invest in them with money that will give you high blood pressure when you invest in such deals. Invest in them in deals that will not give you high blood pressure, in deals that when you invest in them, you would have that peace and rest of mind. I wanted to share a story of somebody who invested in crypto, but I don't want to share that story before somebody will go and misinterpret it, because this person was led by the Spirit of God. She was at a point in her life, she was downcasted. This is a true life story. I still find it hard to believe, even for the person that was telling me about this story, about the fact that he was the one that even told her to even buy that particular coin. I want to believe this story because it sounded so unreal to me. I've never heard this story. And she said she was led. I've never heard someone that was led to invest in crypto. And she invested in crypto as a die here. That was it during the pandemic or before the pandemic, around that pandemic area time. And when she used the money that she had, the Spirit told her to get more money, and she shall got more money, and she invested in crypto. And all of a sudden, something happened in the crypto market. And the crypto she invested, he didn't tell us the amount she invested in. I forgot to ask that question. You won't believe that this thing rose to about over, I think it was over 20 billion that crypto actually was worth. Over 20 billion that crypto was worth. If you are not led, don't go and try it. Remember, I said she was led because she prayed. She was just tired. She was frustrated. I think maybe she was a widow as well. Things were not working, and she just said, go and invest in crypto, and she followed. So if you are not led, or if you are hearing yourself and you go and say that you are led, you just discover. I also invested in crypto. I don't have that kind of result, but I invested in crypto with the money I can afford to lose. So do not say that because I shared this with you, you also go and invest in such. So do not actually invest in something that you don't have high risk tolerance for, okay? So also monitor and adjust your plan where necessary. You can monitor and actually check to be sure that what you have invested in is working for you, is the right one for you. So let me say a little bit about myself for the purpose of those who might be joining us for the first time. My name is Bita Akintayo. I'm a speaker. I'm a prominent figure in e-commerce and real estate. And also, I've been able to bring a wealth of my knowledge and expertise to my role. I'm a co-founder of Stephen Akintayo Foundation. Also, I'm trying to pick a little bit about in my bio. One of the things that excites me is when I see people succeed. So I have been able to train over 10,000 people globally in the e-commerce sector. And my goal is that we should have impacted over 10 million people in the real estate sector and e-commerce sector by the year 2030. And currently, I am on a journey to actually help women under the age of 40 and few under the age of 50 as well to own their own property. So that's a little bit about me. And I'm currently in charge of GTEC Suites, both in Nigeria and in Dubai. And another good news, which I forgot to put on my screen, is the fact that We are opening a new office in Doha. So GTech Suite is opening a new office in Doha. So that's a plus to us as well. So we're not just going to be in Dubai alone now. You want to buy a property in Doha, you can reach out to us. So let me talk a little bit about the inflation rate in Nigeria. Currently, the inflation rate in Nigeria is about 34%. That is extremely high, and extremely high for a country like Nigeria. And that's why, of course, a lot of people are seeing what is happening with different food items going up, and different things in different sector prices has changed. But in the United States, as of January, according to what I checked, the inflation rate is still about 3%, which of course is not still good in the US market. But one of the things I want to advise is that despite that there's inflation in different countries, I always advise that when you want to do your investment, invest in countries whereby it's not affected by inflation. And that's why I always advise people to invest in countries like Dubai, because your property, what you are actually, when you're investing in a stable economy, there's no inflation in that particular stable economy that will affect your investment at that particular time. So why do I always preach about Dubai? Why do I always talk about Dubai? Okay, let's talk a little bit about why Dubai. Now, Dubai has a diverse economy. You have different people from over 200 countries currently living in Dubai, building their businesses. So it welcomes different nationalities in the country and gives room for growth as well, and helps and supports individuals, businesses also to grow as well. So Dubai has different sectors like tourism, technology, and real estate. Now, there are some parts of Dubai. There's a part of Dubai that is called Dubai Internet City. So that's more like where you find the big tech companies in the world who are residents in Dubai, where they have their base. When you hear the Dubai Internet City, so that is where you find a lot of top organizations, okay, who are into tech in Dubai. That's where they're situated. So Dubai actually, based on their tourism, has made quite a number of people to be able to relocate to that country as well. One thing about Dubai, when you just move to Dubai, or when you just go to Dubai, you just feel like you don't want to go back home. If you're not careful, you can end up spending all the money you have. So you have to be careful so you don't finish your money in your credit card or your debit card. Beware of that. Okay. Expo 2020 as well was an event that held in Dubai a couple of years ago, and actually helped to boost the economy. Although it didn't happen in 2020 because of the lockdown as at that time. So it happened in 2021, but it helped to boost the infrastructure and a lot of things in Dubai as at that time. And we still have a lot of infrastructural projects going on in that location. Dubai, I won't say have a low crime rate. So Manuela, take note. Dubai doesn't, you won't even see. Dubai is one country that you cannot see negativity about Dubai in the news. So Dubai do not encourage crime. If they find anybody guilty of any crime, then they're in trouble. They deport them, they put them in jail even before deportation. So Dubai is a country you can walk any day, anytime. You can leave your phone in the car and be sure that you will get your phone. If you can leave your phone even on the road, of course, if you leave it in the middle of the road, the car would help you to smash it. So you don't want to do that. But you leave it openly in a cafe, they would bring your phone back to you. A friend of mine went to the beach, forgot her laptop. She didn't even remember she forgot her laptop in the beach. And they brought this laptop back to her house. This is what Dubai prides in. Their security, their safety is next to nothing. And I'm not bragging about this. These are people, it hasn't happened to me. Dubai is a place that when I go, I don't even carry my bag with being very careful of where I'm walking. I can open my bag down, I can do it because I know if anybody pick anything from it will be returned back to me. How? They will find the person. Once I report to the police, they will definitely not. They are police, you cannot bribe them. A police officer in Dubai that is using cyber truck, that is using the car that your big men in Nigeria and some countries are using to brag, is that the person you want to bribe? It's not possible. So Dubai has a very stable economy, and Investing there, you have zero interest on your property, tax-free property. Money that you're using to pay tax can be used to even buy a small property in Dubai. The Dubai Mall was the most visited mall or place in the year 2023 in the world. It was the most visited place in the world. Then, of course, depending on the kind of visa, the kind of your investment, if you do an investment of about 2 million dirhams, you get a golden visa. Before, you have to do investment of 10 million dirhams to get this golden visa. But with a 2 million dirhams, you get a golden visa. Dubai actually is the center of global connectivity. You have high returns on your investment, of course. You have freehold on your property that says your property is yours for the rest of your life. That's why you have to pay 4%. The 4% goes to the government when you pay the 4%. Okay, it goes 100% to the government to prepare your documentation in your name. Okay, they have world-class infrastructure, high rental yields, attractive payment plan as well for the property investments, which makes Dubai also very, very unique. Okay, now in terms of your investment portfolio, one of the things I want to say is you should work with trusted financial advisors when you're actually trying to build your financial portfolio. Is very important. Get to know somebody who understands the market very well, who can tell you what to invest and where to invest your money in. This is very, very important. Okay. You can also keep some liquid for opportunities that may arise later. For instance, you are making money from your oil and gas business or from the current business you're doing on real estate. You can diversify that money and begin to invest in buying a property for yourself. Let's say now you bought the property for yourself in Dubai. You can make that money and also put that money in other investments as well. Some can be investing to get returns on investments with some company. It could be like let me use our GVest for instance. And every 2 years or 3 years, you're getting returns on your investment. Every 1.5 years, you're getting returns on your investments, and your capital is still standing. So you can also do such investments as your money begins to grow as well. Okay. So we have several investments. I spoke about crypto earlier, but I'm not saying that you should go fully into crypto. Remember, but check the one that you can do and check the one that you can take out as well. Okay. So you can also try as much as possible. I'm not trying to pick some things on my slide because we are working with time as well. I just want to go straight into a couple of other things. So you might not see me going into a lot of details on based on what is on my slide. Okay. So another thing I need you to know is that the real estate in Dubai is categorized into different aspects. We have some part that is for residential, some that is mixed use properties in Dubai, some that is strictly residential, not for people who want to do their businesses or have their businesses here there. So it depends on the one you want. Then my slide just stopped sharing without me clicking on stop. So let me just go back to my slide. I still have another PDF I would like to share with us. So let's talk. Okay, let's see a little bit from Jessica. I think we'll be hearing that much later from Jessica. Jessica was just doing a video talking about a commission basis here. But if you're here, you're learning something, please type in the comment section.
$500 dirhams, right? So in Naira is 15 million. So this is what you get when you sell Dubai property. Yeah, so you get your money in this, and I can change it to Naira for you if you want. But sell Dubai property and your commission is big, right? So you to buy clients.
Okay, so let me leave that.
Come and buy from us and get high returns on your investments. The right time to buy is right now. Do it now. You get about 10% to 14% returns when you buy from us annually. Annual return. Thank you.
So thank you, Jessica, but please note that it's not on all property you make that kind of commission. It depends on what your client actually buys that will determine whether you get that commission or not. Okay. I'm not going to talk about this. I already spoke about commission basis. I'm sorry, I already spoke about high returns on your investment. But depending on what you are doing in Dubai, depending on the location, so you can make 6 to 10% on your property. But if you actually are doing short-term rental, you get more returns in terms of short-term rentals in Dubai. So you can earn 6 to 10%, you can even earn 15%. In case of some properties, depending on their location as well, you can earn an annual 20% or 15% on your investment in Dubai. Some of our clients invested in an off-plan project in the year 2022. And right now, their property is already worth, the off-plan project was at $150,000, which was 400,000 dirhams as at that time. Our exchange rate was still quite better than what we have now. And at the moment, their property is already worth about $400,000. That's over 1 million dirhams, which is to tell you that the property has not been handed over to them, but the property has appreciated automatically. And this can only happen. Why? Because the economy as well is growing. And there's a new agenda by Sheikh Mohammed that in the next 10 years, so we're about 9 years now, it's remaining about 9 years now, for that in the next 10 years, Dubai economy is going to quadruple its current size. And they've been saying this in the year 20, in the year, in 2000, early 2000, this was said, 10 years ago, this was said 20 years ago. Guess for people that did not believe it now are paying more to even buy a piece of properties in this location so that they can also begin to cash out on their own returns as well. So in terms of buying properties in Dubai, for some people, we advise them that you can start with off-plan projects, okay? You can start with off-plan projects in Dubai. And off-plan projects, the difference between them are ready-to-move-in properties. That your off-plan, you tend to pay cheaper for an off-plan project, but a ready-to-move-in apartment, you pay higher on those properties, and you have to pay a good amount of money down to be able to secure that property as well. So that's just the difference in buying an off-plan project and a ready-to-move-in apartment in Dubai. So what are the rationale behind why people buy from you? Now, people buy from you because you solve their problem, because it's convenient. So in selling to anybody, you need to understand that, or in trying to actually make anybody come into your investment plan, or you want to buy an investment with somebody, you should know the reason why you are buying from them is because they solve a problem for you, or because it is convenient, or because of the value they have to offer for you, or because they have enough information about what you're selling, and because which is important, they trust you. People want to buy from people they trust. You heard Dr. Bensi in her testimonial, she was saying that, oh, she saw me on Instagram, she followed me, I think she has been following me for about 6 months, reached out, my team did not respond, and finally reached out to me again via my contact. And that was how we were able to close the deal. But I never knew as at that time, when I was doing a video, that she had even reached out on IG. But what is important is that she built the trust, and that trust she was able to build made her to now come in to finally become a client with us. You heard that via our testimonial. Now, let's talk a little bit about some of the projects we had in Dubai. So we work with a couple of developers in Dubai to bring you the best deal and to give you the best location as well in the Dubai real estate market, okay? So we have this property by Shoba, who is one of the developers in Dubai. I'm going to be leaving this slide now. There are several amenities in this project. We have the pool with an artificial beach edge. You can see the pool here. We have the barbecue area, the kids area, indoor gym. We have the outdoor fitness. We have the sauna. We have the beach volleyball. We have the outdoor jungle gym. We have the outdoor showers, water polo. We have the aquatic aerobics. We have the toddler splash and kids pool in this particular project. But what I love so much about this project is not the amenities that this project comes with, is the fact that This project is located in Motor City, and it is right beside where we have the car race. So meaning from your window, you can be watching the car race, or you can go into the small podium, auditorium, or is it stadium that is in the building as well to watch the car race. So automatically, you don't need to pay to go and watch the car race, which of course now has added value to your property, because if you have to pay like 500 dirhams or 1,000 dirhams to go and watch the car race, now anybody who you are actually using, who you are bringing into your property to use your property as a shortlet, will get the same value you as the landlord will get, because once they are using your house as for a shortlet, they can access all the amenities in the property. So that automatically will make people want to actually use your property when they come into Dubai, because of the amenities, not because of the amenities it has alone, but because they can also watch the car race. So people who love car race can easily come and watch this. So I'm going to be showing you some part of the project, but this particular project, starting price of this project is about 279. Let's just say, because one of $279,000 is no longer available. So right now they have from $297,000. But like I always say, your client just needs to pay 24% of the total property value before 24% of the total property value. That's what your client, or if you are the client, needs to pay, and you have a payment spread. So every six months, you have to pay 10% for your next. You have to pay 10% during construction, and after construction, you have to pay your remaining 30% for this particular project. And like I said, the location is very, very good. So I'm going to be sharing a little bit. Let me stop sharing that slide. If you have questions, please, you can begin to ask me questions in the chat box. If you have any question for me, you can begin to ask. Unfortunately, for those who are just joining, I said this earlier, our clients will not, our guest will not be able to join today. She actually had an operation. That's why you've not seen Dina in the Zoom call. She had an operation this morning. Was it this morning? She had an operation today, about 2 hours ago. So when we chatted, it was an hour before the Zoom call. So she had an operation, and she said she really apologized that she will not be able to make it today, but she will ensure that she come in some other time. So we have actually rescheduled, but we have not finalized the dates. We are rescheduling the Zoom call too. So I just want to share a little bit about, I'm going to show us, and just hold on a little. And one of the things why we actually partner with Shoba is because of the quality of their projects. And they have been building palaces since 1973 or 76, if I am correct. Okay, so let me share my slide again and show you a little bit about the project. So if you have anybody who is interested, yes, favor, we can share. We can, if you belong to our community, we'll share this. We have the brochure. We share this brochure with you. You can use it and show your clients as well. So this is the project here. You can see the project in this place in Motor City. So this is more like the car race stadium. You can see the cars. You can see everything here at this. I don't know if you can see my cursor there. Okay. So this is also, let me see, some of the things I would like to share with you in the slide. Okay. These are just what the building exactly is going to look like. You can see we have a sports cafe. We have fashion, we have market. They're just showing you what your building is going to come out to look like when your property is ready. So you can see this is what your property looks like. Your investments, you have this for kids that they can just have fun here. So this is your living room. It's not furnished. You don't expect furniture. Dr. Benson's property is furnished, the one she got. If you want a property like that, we can tell you how to get it as well. But this particular property is not furnished. Okay. So don't expect your property to have such a furniture when you get one. So you can see the sport cafe again here, more beautiful in this place. So you can see your swimming pool, the children park. You have, of course, a restaurant, the cafe, and all of that there. So this is the entrance. This is your lobby drop off when your car comes to drop you off before you go. Your driver goes to park. So this is more like your lounge. Okay, this is your lounge. From your lounge, you can even see your pool. You can see some children playing there. Just give you that beautiful look. This is the swimming pool as well, where people can relax. You can see the edge of the pool all looking beautiful. So this is the sunken podium with leisure pool. That's what it is called. And it kind of have like a beach. If you look at this part where the people are, it kind of have, I've not seen a pool like that. The pool kind of make it look as if you're in a beach. Gives you that beach kind of feeling. So this is what the bedroom looks like. Every room has a view. Okay. So this is just the location plan. Then we have the master plan. We have the floor plan as well for the project. So like I said, we'll share this with you so that you can share it with your clients. So this one is the Tower A. So this is the Tower A plan layout. You might not be able to see or maybe understand it fully, but when we share it with you. So I think Bolale drop a group link there so you can join the group if you're not in our group yet, and we'll drop everything inside there for you. So this is the one bedroom apartment with balcony. What the one bedroom apartment looks like with balcony. You have your living room, you have your room, you have a balcony as well in the living room. Okay, so we have the community view. If you want the community view, we can depending on the view you want, we determine the price you also pay. So I need you to know that as well. So the first one, which is this okay, I think it's the same thing, type A, and okay, this is still type A with balcony. So depending on the floor you want determines the price you pay when it comes to Dubai real estate market. So sometimes your floor can be higher, then you want a bigger size of a room or living room. It can also increase the amount you end up paying at the end of the day. Okay, so you need to also understand that about the Dubai real estate market. So this is still the plan, the plan A, I mean the type A rather with balcony. So this is, you can see the room here. This is your living room area. This is your kitchen, is always an open kitchen. And this is your bedroom. This is where you have your utility. That's so this can also be more like your box room as well. This is your balcony. This is your bathroom here, your entrance when you come into the house. But this one doesn't come with an extra toilet for the guests. It has only one bathroom. It doesn't have an extra toilet for the guests. But some of them do have an extra toilet for the guests. It depends on the one you want to buy, okay? That determines whether you get two bathroom or you get one bathroom for the guest as well. So this also is another one bedroom apartment. It's a different one bedroom apartment as well. On this one now you have your living room here, your bedroom, your balcony, you have your bathroom as well, and the entrance in this particular side of the apartment. Okay, so so that's another type. So we would always walk your client through, or if you are that client who wants to buy, we'll walk you through before you actually buy your property. So this is telling you the different floors in the type A that actually has views. You have the community view. So the floor A517, 617 apartments, 717 apartments, 817 apartments, like that. They all have the community view, and you have the sizes of the apartment also written here. If you don't like the size, you can go to another and say, okay, no, I don't prefer this size, I want this size. But if you are looking at investment purposes, we always advise a one bedroom, a studio apartment, and two bedroom if it's for the purpose of an investment you are looking at to quadruple your income. So we always look at you putting that particular, doing buying a property within that range, either a studio apartment, one bedroom, max two bedroom. That is what we always advise you buy if you are strictly doing investment with that property you want to buy in Dubai. And one of the things I love about Dubai, in the year 2024, when they had a flood, my uncle actually has some properties in Dubai, which he actually has given some out on rent. I just has one whereby he lives in whenever he's in town with his wife. He just would use that, but the rest are on rental income. So during the flood, some of his properties were affected, and he was going to fix it when he got a call from the government that he got a call that they were going to fix every damages in the apartment. And for me, that really stand a whole lot to tell me about the Dubai government, because if you are interested in ensuring that my property is secured, then why would I not want to invest in such an economy that ensures that my property is secure? So if you have questions for me, please do ask me this question. So if you're thinking of where to invest your money, please try as much as possible to talk to your friends, your loved ones who have the money to invest in Dubai if they want to invest in Dubai. And if you are that client who actually also wants to invest in Dubai, you can invest in Dubai. And for those of you who also want to refer people to us, we give you commission for referring people to us. So I can say in the chat box that how do we get the recordings for this meeting and the immediate past meeting? So for the immediate past meeting, once you join the group that Bolanle just posted, she can quickly reach out to you and send you the past recording. She'll repost it there. And this recording, current one, of course, she's going to repost. She's going to post it rather on the group once the recording is ready. She's going to get it from our team and she posts it on the group so that you can have access to it. One of our meetings, we're going to bring Mr. Rana Ijaz. Is going to share his experience. When I was in Dubai with him last year, and I was talking about investment, and he told me that he regretted that when he had money, a lot of money in Dubai, because he has been in Dubai for over 20 years, that he did not invest in Dubai economy, that Dubai grew in his presence. When he was making money, he took the money back to his country, which is Pakistan, and he kept investing in Pakistan. He bought lands, bought property in Pakistan. But looking at the amount he's making in Pakistan compared to what he would have been making when he was in Dubai and he had the money to buy properties in Dubai, you can't even correct. They cannot even stand together. Is currently earning like peanuts in Dubai, in Pakistan. And if he had invested the same money in Dubai as at that time, it would be a big man by now in Dubai. So that's why I always encourage people. Do not say that, oh, I wish I had invested 20 years ago. It's not something that you need to cry over. You can invest now that you know, or you can tell people who actually you know to put their money. They are making some good money. Put their money right now in a property whereby you invest. I met somebody in Dubai who told me that he bought a property, although his own was quite pricey. He bought a property for about, not that pricey, between 15 and 20 million dirhams was what he bought that property. And by the time he was going to sell that property, they were begging him at 100 million dirhams in Dubai. And that is to tell you how high the appreciation level can be. And I would also advise you, when you want to buy property, work with a brokerage firm like ours, that can tell you where to invest and why you should invest in a place whereby your money will appreciate better. Because you can invest in some places, it's not as if it will not appreciate, but it will take longer years for you to start getting the result of your investment. That's why work with people who understand the markets in Dubai. Now that we have actually built a name in Dubai, we are now moving to Doha to establish our company in Doha as well. So soon you see us talking about Doha, investing in the Doha market as well. So if you have any question, please do ask me. So I can see Mr. Ramsey says, what is the rental value for a studio, 2-bedroom and 1-bedroom apartment in a year? So it depends on the location. Everything has to do with location. So in some places in a year for a 1-bedroom apartment, it could be 70,000 dirhams. Some in a year it could be 50,000 dirhams. Some it could be 100,000 dirhams in Dubai. For studio as well, it could be 30,000, 40,000 dirhams in Dubai, depending on the location. And some it could be 25,000 dirhams as well. Like I said, depending on the location where your property is, will determine the amount. But one of the things you need to know, okay, 25,000 dirhams, anything I say in dirhams, please divide by 3.6, you get the dollar rate. So just divide it by 3.6. If I say 1 million dirhams, divide 1 million dirhams by 3.6. That is their official exchange rate since I've been going to Dubai for the past 7 years. The money hasn't dropped from 3.6. It has always been 3.6 since I have been visiting Dubai. So any amount I call or you see when we share the brochure with you, understand that it is 3.6. Then you also need to understand when your client is at the point of paying or you're a client here, you're at the point of paying, we need to check the type. So somebody might tell you that the property is at 1 million dirhams. So if the one at 1 million dirhams is no longer available, it could be the one of 1.1 million, because we need to know the floor you also want to give you a quotation as regards what your property price is going to be. So if it's actually maybe on the 5th floor or on the 7th floor, your price is going to change depending on the floor which you're going to pay, okay? So if you have any question also in the house, if you enjoyed the time we were here together, you enjoyed Dr. Benson's testimonial. Some of you missed Dr. Benson's testimonial. She actually acquired the property for a company. Our company actually is moving to Dubai, and she acquired the property for them and with her husband. They are in Dubai today to get their property keys tomorrow. So their property will be officially handed over to them. They came sometimes last year in November to see the property after paying for the property. And she also said that she got to know me via social media, via my social media page. So do not take your social media page for granted. You can also ensure that you push more. Do not give up, okay? Some people just give up and say social media actually is tiring, is boring, nobody is seeing you. Some of your videos, you might just have 5 people watching you. You might just have 4 people watching you. Never can tell that these 5 people watching you, there might be somebody who is really a quality individual amongst them, or who will share it, and somebody else who is quality will see it. So do not give up. Keep doing those videos, keep going live, keep pushing on your social media platform. People are watching you, so you never can tell when your results or your reward will be ripe. And do not look like my team that will not respond to social media DM on time, so that you don't lose client as well. That's also very important. So she almost would not have bought from us because none of my team responded to the social media. I'm not always on my social media platform, and I have a team who does that for me. So in case you don't have a team, even if you have a team, what I've learned, ensure you're on your social media page as well, responding and checking messages at least once in a while, so you don't lose that client. Okay, for those who do not have question for me, thank you so much. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Remember, I said something. Progress, I hope you are still on the call so that you can play some of the videos as well. I said something, if nobody has told you they love you, if nobody has told you Happy Valentine's Day, I love you with the love of Christ, and I am wishing you a Happy Valentine's Day from my heart. I wish you Happy Valentine's Day, and God bless you all. So Progress, come on, take it up from here.
All right, I'm on it.
Okay, so if you learned something, please, I want to say I got value. I got value before Progress comes in. We can't hear your video.
Blackpink in your area. 보란 듯이 무너졌어. 바닥을 뚫고 저 지하까지. 엊그처럼 잡겠다고 저 높이 두 손을 뻗어봐도 다시 캄캄한 이곳에 light up the sky. 네 두 눈을 보며 I kiss you bye. 실컷 비웃어라 꼴 좋으니까 이젠 너희 하나 둘 셋. How you like that? You gon' like that?
That was just a video of what you get in Shoba as well. Once you invest, that's what your property looks like. Do we have another video we want to play? Progress, you need to up your game. Or 10x, let's put it that way.
Hey.
Yes, you can't keep us waiting on the Zoom. Okay, since Progress wants to keep us waiting, thank you all once again for joining. We appreciate you. I saw a question here. Please, can we refer our customers to you to handle for us? 100%. I forgot to say that. So for some of those of us, for some people who you saw that they qualified for the all expense paid trip, they did not close their deal themselves. So I remember one of them, I was in the US, Victoria called me. I spoke to our clients. Then later we had a meeting with some of our team in Dubai, and they paid. After the second meeting we had, they paid immediately. So you do not need to actually close your clients yourself. Once you know they are serious clients, they are ready to buy, let us opt up on a call with them. You can also be in the meeting as well. And once they make payments, of course, they are your client 100%. So we are always ready. We've had several meetings with different clients as well for different staff. So we are always ready for either our GNA to up on a call for them with their clients as well.
All right, man. Sorry to cut you off. The video is about to be played. Do you want me to still play it?
Yes, please go ahead.
Begins in Australia's ancient Daintree rainforest, where dense canopies shelter a world of vibrant life. Next, we explore South Africa's baobab forest, where colossal, otherworldly baobabs stand as timeless sentinels. We then traverse California's bristlecone forest, home to the oldest living beings on Earth, their twisted forms whispering tales of millennia. In Poland's mystical Białowieża forest, towering oaks and ancient pines create a primeval landscape, untouched and eternal. From the pulsating life of the Amazon rainforest to Japan's enchanted Yakushima, where ancient cedars stand in misty splendor, and finally, the vast taiga forest, a green ocean stretching across Russia and Canada, embodying the wild's raw beauty. At Shoba Elwood, these grand forests are more than just recreated, they're revered. Each park captures the essence of these natural wonders, harmonizing human life with lush greenery. Experience the beauty and tranquility of Shoba Elwood, where every step brings you closer to nature's embrace.
All right, that is it. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for joining today. And I'm very sure you guys got more value from this. And this is the best time to reach out to your clients. And the video will be shared across the
Bolane, put up your video.
Mine is on, ma. I'm speaking from Progress M.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much for joining us today. And we all want you to reach out to us for any property and also your client as well. If you have any meeting, kindly reach out to the number on the chat box. The person will actually get in touch with our CEO and you close the deal. Thank you very much, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your evening and also happy Valentine's. Yes.